In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
We're back!
Welcome everybody, welcome back to Spinner Act. Here we have our usual Cal. We're going to be talking about the reactions to the new BVS movie. They are huge, it's all over the place. We want to hear more about it. Cal, what do you think's happening?
This movie sucks. What are you talking about? The reaction?
You haven't seen the movie?
The movie sucks so badly, we lost 2 members. Okay, there's only the 2 of us over here. Look, okay, I haven't seen the film, and I have no intention on seeing the film. However, Big Business over here is going to see the film. And that's pretty much what we're here for today, okay? Myself, you see the backdrop behind me. I'm looking at the reviews, and I ask myself, why am I going to see this film? Why am I going to go spend $15, $20 to see this film? Oh, because supposedly, I love Superman and I love Batman, so I'm going to go see this film. Until that little boy said, you know what, you don't have to see this film. You don't have to spend money on this. You know, it's an event. You need to, no, I don't have to see this. Every review that I have read says that this film is terrible. And then you have these really gung-ho fans. Don't listen to the review, make up your own mind, and go see the film. That's the same thing. That's exactly the same thing, except it's passive-aggressive. So I have no intention on seeing it, but I really want to hear from you, Mario. Why are you going to see this film in spite of the fact that it's gotten such horrible reviews?
Someone once told me, reviews don't all make a movie. You know, and I don't want to say who it is, but the guy sitting next to me. You have to go into a show and see it yourself and make your own decision. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do.
That's not an answer. Why do you want to see this film?
I think it's a great thing. Once again,
what do you think about this is great?
Batman is finally going to pummel our man Superman to the ground.
So you're going to see this film because you want to see Batman kick Superman's butt. Is that it?
It breaks it down to that. I'm not going to lie.
Is that it?
That's basically.
And that's worth $15 to you?
Well,
or $30?
I'm paying a lot
or $45?
But I think it's worth seeing. I think, hey, it's an event film, you know, going out with the family, check this film out. I think it's going to be an absolutely fun time. You know, some people disagree.
So if I saw the film and told you the film was scat on toast, you would still go see it for yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like to see what it is about. I want to make my own decision. I want to make my own calls.
You want to spend your money to make that decision?
Spend my money, yes. I'll spend my money.
See, this is the thing with comic fans like Big Business over here. This is the thing I don't understand. You don't have to see the film. All right, there's nothing that obligates you to see this.
But you're boycotting just plain the fact because Superman.
No. My boycott stems from the fact that I saw Man of Steel and I didn't enjoy Man of Steel. I didn't enjoy anything about it. This is the same director, the same writer, and they're putting together another film. So if I go and I don't enjoy it, it's like, what did you expect? It's like the frog and the scorpion. When the scorpion stings the frog, it's like, hey, I'm a scorpion. What do you expect? So logically, it just doesn't make any sense for me to go see this film. But I had a good friend who went to see it. And he encouraged me, you should see the film. And I said, yeah, I'll catch it eventually when I can see it for free TV or somebody will slip me a DVD or something of that nature. But everything that he told me about it was everything that I was apprehensive about the first film with Man of Steel, and it pretty much continues on. I'm a Superman fan, so my big thing is I want to see Superman. I want to see how he plays across in the film. I'm not paying money to see Superman get beat up by Batman when these 2 guys should really be taking out the bad guys. And I'm definitely not paying money to see a Batman who is sadistic, masochistic, who is...
Wait, hold on. Let's rewind this. You haven't seen the movie. You've read some reviews. You've gotten some things. You can't...
I've seen the trailer, and in the trailer, he's branding people. That's sadistic. That's sadistic.
Once you see the movie and understand what it is, then we can talk more about it.
No.
Let's talk about the numbers. Let's talk about the numbers.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about any numbers.
People are going out
because
there to
again,
watch this movie
this is for you, the fan. This is for you, the fan over here. And that's where there's a difference between fan and then when it goes to fanatic. All right. The one thing that this voice keeps telling me is you don't have to see this film. You don't have to see it. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, flies like a duck, it's a duck.
Or Superman.
And what I'm seeing now is that a lot of guys are going to go in and they're going to say, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as the reviews."
Yeah.
Of course, it's not going to be as bad as the review. Okay. It's not going to be as bad as the criticism because you're going to go in, you'll have some familiarity with it, but I don't know. Why would you throw the thing is, I keep asking, why throw your money after something that is not going to be good? Every review I've heard from this, even from guys who liked it, said the biggest thing, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. That's like saying she's not that ugly. It's not that big. It's not that much damage to your car. You know, it just doesn't make sense.
The question here really is, do you want to see the movie? Do you think you're going to enjoy the movie? You can't even think to enjoy the movie because why? The way they're categorizing Superman. Am I right? Yes or no?
No, it's based on the fact that the director and the writer who composed a Superman film that I did not enjoy are still on this film. So why would I enjoy this one?
So you're not even going to give it a shot?
I gave it a shot. It was called Man of Steel.
Okay, well,
they
got
the shot.
I think this movie is going to do gangbuster business. I've already seen the lines out there. People are going to come out and watch this in droves.
Yeah, I
this
think
is going to be one of the biggest.
We've got a bet going on, $400 million. And he's going to probably win the bet. So he's got a nice dinner. He's got a nice dinner coming to him, and then we'll see if it has any legs after that. One of the things that I noticed on Rotten Tomatoes was that it had an audience score of 88% when it came out. That audience score is now down to 74%, and those numbers tend not to go back up once they start going down. But we'll see how that goes.
It was the premiere, and everybody's a little giddy.
It was still at 88%, and even you were like, "Hey, look, it's 88%. The audience loves it." When it starts going down, then all these guys start with the whole apology. Oh, well, it's not the full audience.
The Rotten Tomatoes score. I didn't even see the Rotten Tomatoes score.
It was at 88% when it was just the premiere. The more people who have seen it, that means with the release, the score is coming down. And I don't want it to come across as I'm wishing ill on the film.
Of course you are. That's not just not.
I don't want it to come across as me wishing. I don't want it to come across as me wishing ill on the film or anything of that nature, because the numbers are exactly what the numbers are. So you can't pay attention to one and not the other. You can't say, well, forget the critic score. Let's just pay attention to the audience. And then when the audience score starts coming down, forget the audience score. Let's go to the cinema score. When cinema score is a B-, forget the cinema score. Go out and see it for yourself.
But Cal, you have continually undercut this movie from the very beginning. You didn't think it was going to make the pre-sales. You didn't think it was going to make the
No, I never said anything about the pre-sales. I said it was going to suck. I said this movie is going to suck.
You said again. You said the numbers are just not going to be there. And guess what? The numbers are going to be there.
No, the numbers are going to be there for the opening. Okay. Will it have legs? We both agreed that the numbers are going to be there for the opening because
if it can make sense,
a whole bunch of people are going to come out and spend money to see it.
If they make the opening, even if they go half.
At this point, a lot of people are going to spend money just to see if it's as bad as the critics have said it is. Hey, let me go see it and see if it's just as bad.
Okay, they're out to just try and entertain people. And there's explosions and fight between Batman and Superman. That already got half the audience coming in.
Big Business is going to come back. I won't be doing the episode, but I won't be doing. But he's going to come back and say he loved the film simply because Batman beat up Superman. That's all he needs.
Okay.
So he can sit through.
World.
He can sit through 2 hours and 15 minutes of nonsense going on so long as he gets that bit. You might be different. You might actually want a story. And a lot of the guys going into this are going to go, and they're just so elated. Finally, Batman and Superman on the screen. And if this film doesn't do well, there's no Justice League. And if there's no Justice League, I won't get to see these other characters. Maybe yes, maybe not. But hey, again, the realization is you don't have to throw money at this. You really don't. Everything about the film that you're being shown is saying, no, this is probably not going to be for you unless you're just hardcore and you want to turn off your brain to a certain extent where you can enjoy it. And hey, there are certain things where it's like that.
I totally disagree.
But you don't have to spend your money to show support on this film. You don't.
I totally disagree. I think the opposite. The hardcore ones, hardcore Superman fans are not going to show. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a hardcore Superman fan, don't see this.
Hardcore Superman.
This is for Batman fans.
My friend saw the film. He's a hardcore Superman fan, and he saw the film. He went with another friend who loved Man of Steel, and when the friend came out of this one, he said no, he didn't enjoy this film. But the one thing that he told me, because I was asking him, how is Superman in this film? He says, Superman is supposed to be this guy who's the inspiration and the light and hope, and he's just so unhappy. He's so moaning. He's so emo from start to finish. He's never happy. He never smiles until the very end. And at the very end, we know what happens. So it doesn't make any sense that he actually smiles. So when I heard that, I said, so what's the attraction to this character? Both of these guys are pretty much the same thing. It's Batman and Super Batman. It's Dark Man and Darker Man at the end of the day. and then, again, as a Superman fan, you have to ask, why would I spend my money? Why am I going to spend my money to see this?
Superman fans, I've said it before, don't come. Stay home.
Batman fans, hey, don't worry about it. They set you guys up lovely.
Exactly.
Okay? If this film does well,
the Batman films, and after that we have the Suicide Squad, basically another Batman universe. I mean, it's all ours. We've taken over. Superman.
But if you're a Superman fan, I'm at a loss. You know
what Superman fans
I just don't know why you would spend money on this. It's not for you.
What Superman fans should do, they should become Shazam fans. I bet you Shazam, DC is going to support
Shazam is never going to make it to the screen, okay? And here's why it's never going to make it to the screen. Because the last film, Man of Steel, that was a critical bomb, all right? And it didn't perform the way that they wanted it to. This film is going to make a lot of money and still probably underperform at the end of the day because the audience reaction has been mixed, and that's not going to change. But Justice League is still going to come out, and Wonder Woman is still going to come out. Here's something I learned a long time ago from this guy. We were watching a basketball game in a bar, and I was like, who's winning? And he was like, well, this team is winning right now. He said, but they're going to lose. He's like, why? He's like, because they keep coming back. He's like, the other team gets ahead, and they come back to get 2 points, and you can't keep coming back. And that's the situation the DC Universe is when it comes to the film. They keep coming back. Man of Steel didn't do well. We're going to throw Batman in and come back that way. This film is going to be critically panned, okay, but we're going to have enough. We're going to have enough to keep going, and then we're going to do Justice League. You can't keep coming back. You don't have any solid foundation with these stories. And because you don't have that
disagree.
What's the foundation? What's the Justice League movie going to be about?
I'm not sure. Darkseid.
No, he just disagreed. He just disagreed and he doesn't know. He's like,
no. You're saying what the story's going to be about. You're just saying the foundation. I mean, look.
Yeah, what's the foundation?
It's clearly going to be Darkseid.
The Marvel films are the foundation on the Marvel films are what? It's Thanos. Okay,
right.
It's
so
Thanos.
This Darkseid,
and that thread has been through all of the films.
Oh my gosh, that thread's been going on forever.
Yeah, because it's a long, epic story.
That long, what, 10 years now?
Yes.
God damn.
Yes. You think Disney isn't loving it? Disney is no.
Show,
that's you. Disney's loving it. Disney's like 10 years of all $9 billion. We love it. We love it. Okay, these guys are in such a rush to get there. And mind you, the clock is ticking. Superhero movies are not going to be in vogue forever. We all know that. So the clock is ticking, so they're definitely they're definitely putting their foot on the pedal for this one. But, you know, the one thing I keep saying to fans is you don't have to, there's no obligation out of love for the character that you have to see this. If you're big business over here, that's fine. All right, he just wants to see Superman get, a kryptonite pool stick up the rectum, and he's happy. All right, that's really what he wants to see. But if you're a Superman fan, I ask you, read the reviews. Okay, read the reviews. Yes, reviews do matter. Okay, read the reviews.
They don't.
They don't matter to big business because
you know why?
He wants your money. See, if somebody tells you, if someone tells you, hey, don't listen to the reviews. Go to the movie, see it for yourself, and make up your own mind. That is still a criticism. They are telling you what to do, okay? They are just being passive-aggressive about it. The review is giving you this long thing, slating it. You can make up your mind based on the review if you're going to go or not. This other guy is telling you, no, spend your money first, and then make up your mind.
Spend your money. If you're interested in having a good time, seeing a good movie, my friend told me it was a good movie. Watch the movie, okay?
My friend told me it wasn't.
But watch the movie. Okay?
Actually, I have 2 people who said it wasn't, and then there's a whole host of people online. If you look at the reaction, it's so split down the middle at this point. Some people, hey, I loved it, it was great. Other people, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. And then other people, this is a train wreck. That's just too wide a swash. You want what you had with Star Wars. You want people to come out and say, yeah. Critics
is a different movie.
and audience. No,
this is a
you can still get that reaction. You can still get that reaction with people in it.
Something as dark as this, I don't think so.
Dark Knight. Dark Knight was not a light film, but it was accepted by both critics and by audiences. This is not Dark Knight. This is rubbish from everything that I'm reading.
So, in end, what are we going to agree? We're going to agree to disagree. I say go watch the movie, and next week we'll have another review.
See ya.
Spin a rack out.